Oh. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is 7 o'clock, and we're going to begin an on-time departure. We are, I think this is the lull right before the storm. With the high holidays beginning next weekend, people, I know I'm preaching in the choir here, but for everyone else, they just don't want to too much, right? They want to ease into it. And but for all of you, we're grateful that you're here, and for those that are joining us online tonight. Well, you know what? Let's Hine Matov. We're going to look to the screen, the words Hine Matov, how wonderful it is that we can be together. Then I'll explain a little more.
If not, it's also on page 10. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. One last time. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שבת אחים גם יחד.
Turn my mic. Oh, my mic's on. Yay! So tonight is going to be a little different. So I apologize, or to those who are here for the first time, or yay, it's your first time, so you don't even know it's going to be different. But tonight we're going to combine our Shabbat prayers and Shabbat music with the tradition of preparation for the High Holy Days by changing our Torah scrolls from their regular dress of what they wear all year to the white. So throughout the service, the Torahs are out, and at different points in the service, we're going to put one back at a time in their High Holy Day dress, so that by the end, we will be fully ready, not just physically with our Torah scrolls, but also having begun to get a taste of the High Holy Day music and hear some recognition of things that we're going to hear more of beginning next weekend. But first it is Shabbat. So I'm going to light our Shabbat candles on page 3. And if you all, while I'm doing that, if all of you will read the paragraph on the top of the page. No, is it 3 or, wait, am I on the wrong page? I was right. So on page 3, yes. The first 2 little paragraphs at the top, why don't all of you read that real loud for me while I light the candles? Go for it. All right, and just like I do with our Cancer No, and I do this morning with our preschoolers, let's bring in the light 3 times, cover our eyes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Let's read the blessing, the English of that we just sung on page 2. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. So lighting the candles of Shabbat, we wish each other Shabbat Shalom, and we continue on page 24 with the words of Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Oy, 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 mi melech, Malachei Amalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem לשלום. Boachem לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. מי מלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. אוי 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 אוי, מי מלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. מי מלך מלאכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
And we continue welcoming Shabbat. So we flip back a couple pages, page 20, the words of the Chadodi.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי כיפות אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. We're going to face Shabbat המלכה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, לך דודי לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
And since you're up, we're not only we're smaller groups, so we can find someone around you and say hello, but while you're doing that, Mike and Marilyn and Jasper, if you will be so kind as to help me with our first Torah, you can come on down and help me. We're going to remain standing because we're going to open the ark. So you want to explain a little bit about what we're the music we'll hear, or is it in the book? I don't remember. Just doing it from memory. So the words are the Hashivenu that we hear at the High Holy Days, and we're going to put our first Torah in the ark. And Jasper, you want to help me open the doors, and we're going to start the music.
Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return again. Return again, return to the land of your soul.
So we're going to remain standing with our ark open and move right into our call to prayer, which is on page 28.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך, המבורך
actually going to remain standing, and we're going to continue with the Shema as well. Page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
Everyone can sit down except for Blake and Ava. You guys got to come down here because, well, Blake doesn't want to be alone, and Ava, you're just wonderful sisters. So you guys are going to lead us in the Via Hafta, except you could do it off mic if you want. That's right. You can do an interpretive dance of the Via Hafta. No? She's a dancer.
I got
Just
that.
saying. What page are we on? 36, right when I got there. All right, you're not the bat mitzvah. You already became a bat mitzvah, so you come stand right here. Blake, you're becoming a bar mitzvah, but with your proud sister, which was a COVID bat mitzvah, so you kind of had a bat mitzvah. It was like a COVID, never mind. We're going to just continue. Blake, you want to start the first word, and then we'll all join in with you, or you want to just do the whole thing yourself, or what are you doing? Everyone just stare at you? Oh, okay, great. Go for it.
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, man, you're going to be ready. You're going to be like game day ready. Thank you, Ava, for being a good sport. We're going to turn to our second Torah. This one is a very, hold on, let me just, no. It's big and bulky. We have someone who wants to, Richard, you want to do it? How about our little Sunday school teachers, Rebecca and Richard and Ryan? Why don't you guys come down of some of our, representing our Sunday school teachers and wonderful teachers and volunteers. Thank you. All of us are going to rise one more time as we take our very large scroll.
Na 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 na. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו הקדם. Na 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 na
Please be seated. As we move through our service to page 40, we find the words of the Micha Mocha. And before we, I just want to share a poem I came across, one of my favorite I've shared before in years past. It's called God's Boxes. I have in my hands 2 boxes, which God gave me to hold. God said, put all your sorrows in the black box and all your joys in the gold. I heeded God's words, and in the 2 boxes, both my joys and sorrows I stored. But though the gold became heavier each day, the black was as light as before. With curiosity, I opened the black. I wanted to find out why, and I saw in the base of the box a hole, which my sorrows had fallen out. I showed the hole to God and mused, I wonder where my sorrows could be. God smiled a gentle smile and said, my child, they're here with me. I asked why God gave me the boxes, why the gold and the black with the hole. God said, the gold is for you to count your blessings. The black is for you to let go. Let's continue with our Micha Mocha on page 40.
Lie, 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 la, lie, la, 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 lie, 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 la, 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 lie, la, lie, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, la, 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 lie. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילו תוסף פלא, נורא תהילו תוסף פלא. מלאכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. לי 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 la לי la 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 לי 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 la 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 לי la לי la לי 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 la la לי לי la 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 לי 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 לי.
So we've been doing a lot of the music of Shabbat, and I just want to mention about Slichot, the rituals around Slichot that we're incorporating tonight. Slichot, the word literally means apologies. Have we made our apologies? Have we stood face to face with those that we've wronged during the year and years past? Have we said, I am sorry? Have we forgiven those who have approached us? And if not now, when? That's why this is a time for turning, a time for teshuvah, a time of turning and changing and repentance from the heart. Now is the time, this holiday of Slichot, as it prepares us for the holidays next weekend, which begin next weekend, to let go of the past and to move into the future with clean and pure heart. Each year on this holiday of Slichot, we prepare our souls for the high holy days, when we will judge ourselves and when God will judge us. And so that is why, as we continue to prepare ourselves, we also prepare the Torahs by returning them to the ark in their white, signifying purity and sanctity. And so just some words of clarity and direction to what's happening tonight. So we rise on page 46 for tefillah.
Adonai, שפתי תפתח ופי אגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. On the page of 55, I lied, page 59. Page 59, let's offer this prayer called a hoda'ah, a prayer of thanksgiving. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ucha na'eh lehodot. We're going to pause from the prayers in our book and turn now to the prayers of the heart as we take a moment for silent, personal prayer, personal reflection. In addition to the prayers of the book and the prayers of the heart, we add a Mishaberach prayer, a prayer of healing and wholeness for those that could use that extra prayer this weekend, this Shabbat. Perhaps someone that is feeling broken physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There's all kinds of ways that one feels that could use that sense of wholeness. And so as I look around the room, or for those at home that like to offer a name, please feel free to say a name out loud. The prayer for the Mishaberach has moved. Nope, it's still there. Page 253. Page 253, and the middle is the words for our Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
I invite up Beth and Ralph, representing our board of trustees as the highest ranking lay leader in the room, one of our board members. Beth will come up and help us with the third. One of the joys about being on the board is you know who in the room to complain to. So if you have any compliments, let me know. And if you have any gripes, let Beth know. Please rise as we return our Torah, as we symbolically begin to turn our hearts as well.
Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai elecha, v'nashuva, v'nashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu kekedem. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai elecha, v'nashuva, v'nashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu kekedem.
Just want to point out how white and high holidays are on us. Thank you all. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Just wanted to share a short message with you tonight. Tonight's really about Slichot, and a lot of my energy is preparing us for the messages of next week and the week after. Sharing the lesson and the idea that during this season of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the story goes that Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdovich paused in his devotions and he looked at his disciples, sad, tear-laden eyes, remarked, "What a funny world it is that we live in these days." There was a time, he said, when Jews would be scrupulously honest in the marketplace and be the most outrageous liars in the synagogue. These days, however, everything is reversed. The Jews are surprisingly honest in synagogue, but in the streets, in the marketplaces, I'm ashamed to tell you. But Rabbi, his followers said, "Why are you so distressed? How can it be bad if the Jews are telling the truth in the synagogues?" He says, "I'll tell you why. In days gone by, the Jews were known for their honest dealings. They took the words of Torah seriously. Their yes was always a yes, and their no was always a no. They had honest weights and fair measures, yet on the days of awe, the days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, they would fervently recite the confessional prayers, declaring that they had lied, they had cheated, they had swindled, they had dealt dishonestly. This was a lie. Everyone knew the truth and faithfulness were the lamps that lit their way, that was their true actions. But these days, the reverse is true. In the streets and in the marketplace, the world of commerce, and in social interaction, we lie, we cheat, but when we come to synagogue, sadly, we profess the truth. Next weekend, next Sunday, as we begin Erev Rosh Hashanah, which counts the 10 days until Yom Kippur, they are rapidly approaching. We announced the beginning of Elul about 3 weeks ago, the Hebrew month that precedes Rosh Hashanah. Very soon, indeed, we will be in the sanctuary all together again as a community for the first time in a long time. And we might ask ourselves if Rabbi Levi Yitzchak's words refer to us. Where and when do we tell the truth, and where and when do we lie? We know that we can live the truth of our faith in our daily lives. We are able to bear witness to our commitment to God and our heritage by the way we interact with each other and those in the world. All our pious devotions, our concerns with ritual details, and our deep identification with the Jewish people and tradition, our profound journeys of spiritual self-discovery, all of it means very little if we have not conducted ourselves in the spirit of truth and honesty. That's why we have this time to turn back around if we've gone down the wrong way, These are indeed important reminders. They are important values for all aspects of our lives, but they are central to our working lives because we all work hard. We spend so much of our time making a living. We put in hours, sometimes too many, and a very good part of our day is spent working for something. And though we may wish to be someplace else and long for more time with someone else or with our friends, our working hours can be used efficiently, if you will, by making them spiritually precious. Those times, those hours can be the time that we express our deepest values, the times that we do Jewish every day. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may this be the reminder that we need as we begin the final countdown to the holidays.
I would like to share with you a piyut, which is a song, a poetry. This is a very known piece that is sung during Slichot. It is called Adon HaSelichot, Lord or Master of Forgiveness. God during the holidays is referred to us in many ways as our Father, our parent. So this refers to God as our Adon HaSelichot, the one forgives us. It's a beautiful piyut that gives an alphabetical, the Aleph Bet, gives all of the characteristics, beautiful, beautiful, positive characteristics of God, but then also our proclamation of our need to return, our need to change, that we have sinned. The music also reflects this beautiful dichotomy of this positive, beautiful ideas of God and that we have sinned. So this is Adon HaSelichot. You will see the translation of what I'm singing over there, but I'm going to sing it in Hebrew, and I hope you enjoy it. Adon HaSelichot, בוחן לבבות, גולה עמוקות, דובר צדקות, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו. הדור בנפלאות, ותיק בנחמות, זוכר ברית אבות, חוקר כליות, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו. טוב ומיטיב לבריות, יודע כל נסרות, כובש עוונות, לובש צדקות, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו, חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו. מלא זכויות, נורא תהי מהדורות רוכב הרבות, שומע תפילות תמים דעות. חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו. חטאנו לפניך, רחם עלינו.
Amen. It's going to be a beautiful holidays. I can't wait to share the Bima with you, Cancer Noah, and all of the music that you're going to bring. Very exciting. We're going to brief announcements. This Sunday, our religious school begins. Doesn't impact a lot of people in this room, but it does some. We will welcome the other half of the congregation come Sunday. And Sunday evening, thanks to Mike and Marilyn, who've helped wrangle up our 50-plus group to reconnect. We have nearly 80 going to be for us for dinner on Sunday. That's their age. That's the age. No. 50 and up. Any of 50 and up. Unfortunately, I'm not invited to the dinner. Because that's 50 and up. It was a ba-dum-bum-ch. All right. Okay, very good. No, of course, I'll be love to see everyone. If Marilyn, if somebody was like, wow, I really want to go, can they still come? I don't know. Yeah, you can have Marilyn's seat, apparently. We'll figure it out. We'd love to have you if you have not RSVP'd and you feel like you were just holding out to something else would come up, but you're available now. So we'll make it possible. That's right. Maria is cooking dinner. Maria in the mystery behind the magic here at Kol Ami makes an amazing dinner. So we look forward to that. Also, that's all we need to know for now. We also, at this point in the service, welcome people who are here for the first time, and we have a few of you here for the first time. We'll start right here. Okay, this is where you introduce yourself. I forgot to mention that to you earlier. So just say hello, say hi your names, and wow, I didn't catch that detail. That was last Friday. Okay, cool. And they live north, up near Troon. That's awesome. Great, welcome. In the back, next to Sovia. I know I met you earlier, but I didn't tell us everybody. For the weekend. From Atlanta, is that right? Oh my goodness. All right. So you said, what was your first name? Susan is here, lost her mom today, and we're glad that you were able to come find a community to be with tonight, and that we could be that community for you. Have you guys been here before? Am I just not seeing? Very good. Those Californians, man, they just keep coming. It's driving up our prices. No, I'm kidding. Welcome. We're glad you're here. And everyone else, to all of you, we say hello and make sure you find someone afterwards as you walk into the Oneg in the social hall and grab a cookie and say hello to somebody. That would be lovely. We're going to wrap up our service with our concluding prayers of Aleinu. Jasper, this is for you. You come and open the ark for me? And Ryan, actually. Ryan, Blake, technically I got to call you up, dude. A few more months, man. Everyone else, please rise, page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Remain standing as we now think of loved ones. Thank you, gentlemen. You were fantastic. We think of loved ones that we may have lost in recent days, those that we have lost at this season in years past. If you're sharing the name of a loved one, I invite you either at home or here in the room to say a name so we can offer our condolences. Susan, would you like to share your mom's name? Anyone else? And Pete Beck. On page 298, 94, thank you. Oh, I keep changing the pages around here. Yid Gadal v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divrach Yotev Lamich Malchutei B'chayechon Uv'yomechon Uv'chayei D'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uv'izman Kari V'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mivarach Le'olam Almei Almaya Yid Barach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitramam V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal V'Shemei Kudesha Brichu Le'ela Minko Birchata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'Imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Osei Shalom B'Mromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Zichronam Livracha. May their names, may their memories continue to be for a blessing, as we indeed say, Amen. We flip back now for our Kiddush, which is on page 5. I cautiously announce, yes, it is.
There we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, boreh peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו, זיכרון למעשה וראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה רצון, הנך נתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת לחיים.
L'chaim. Amen. You know, for an encore, I'm going to bring Ryan and Jasper back up here because this is heavy. I need two young, strong men to help me. All right, it's awfully big. Will you hold this side and you hold that side and somehow manage to walk around and pass out? Or one of you could like hold it and the other one pass it out or whatever. You guys figure it out and the rest of us will make motzi together.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המוציא לחם מן הארץ בתיאבון. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Good night.